Welcome to the class where we'll be taking up a course to learn the Spanish language. Our course is named as Español Hecho Fácil. That means Spanish made easy. And we'll make sure it actually turns out to be easy to learn and use the language with the help of this course. If you find out in the market and check with the courses provided for Spanish language, it is generally seen that they have divided the course in 6 different levels that will be called as A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. But here we'll keep it simple and cover everything in just 3 levels. That will be basic level, intermediate level and advanced level. Now these levels are classified depending on its level of difficulty or understanding. Now don't worry, even if the levels are lesser than the market, the quality and learning coursework will be superior. As you are new to the learning of this language, we obviously are going to start with the basics. So for the basic level, we'll incorporate all the following topics. First, we are going to start with Spanish alphabets and numbers. Then we'll move on to definite and indefinite articles, nouns, prepositions, interrogatives, regular and irregular comparatives, direct and indirect object and subject pronouns, demonstrative adjectives, possessive adjectives and pronouns, regular and irregular verb conjugations that will be dealt in 5 tenses, that will be present indicative, present continuous, present perfect, also called as past participle, future and imperative. The learning of this module will also consist of various pictures or dialogue demonstrations, various exercises, drills and application modules for the better understanding of the language. Before we start learning the language, let us first understand a brief background of Spanish language. On the top right corner, you can see the map of Spain just for your reference. El Castellano or Spanish, or also called as Español, is the national and official language of Spain. The map of Spain on the top right corner given above illustrates the regional distribution of language across the Spain. In Catalonia, they speak Catalan with its variants. In Valencia, over here, they speak Valenciano, and in the Balearic Islands, over here, the islands over here, they speak Mallorquin. In the Basque country, that's above, the language spoken is Vascoins, and finally in the north, in Galicia, they speak Gallego. Spanish is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world today, with more than 400 million speakers. It is the official language in more than 20 countries, and it is also an official language, one of the 6 official languages in UN. Now these are the countries where Spanish is an official language. Plus, the importance of Spanish in the United States continues to increase. By now, you must be feeling good that, wow, the language which we are going to learn is so widely spoken and used. Along with being such a famous language, Spanish is also attractive and a beautiful language. So without wasting any time, let's start with it. For learning any language, you need to know its basics. And what more basic can it be than learning alphabets? So here we are with the alphabets in Spanish. Before starting with the course, I would like to suggest you that you have a blank paper or notebook and pen or pencil to jot down whatever you can. It will also be better if you could carry a Spanish-English dictionary for your reference. No language can be learnt by just watching or hearing. The more you write, the more better it will be. So let's start. The Spanish alphabet is commonly referred to as abecedario. The Spanish abecedario has 30 different letters as illustrated in the table below. Somewhere in some book you would find 29 letters only because they would have omitted a letter called R over here. Where possible, the aid of English words incorporating the sound of these Spanish letter names is taken in order to demonstrate the approximate sound of these letter names. The underlined sections of these English words denote the pronunciation of these Spanish letter names. So let's start. There are 30 different letters in Spanish. So let's start. A is pronounced as A, and this underlines means how it is pronounced in this English word, that's far. In this we get a pronunciation of A. That's why we pronounce the letter A in Spanish as A. B is Bay. C is Say. CH is Che, just like what we pronounce in the English word chain. So just remove the N and what we get is Che. D is Day. E is A. F is Efe. G is K. H is Ache. I is E. J Khota. K Ka. L La. Double L IA. M Ma. N Na. N with a tilde mark above N is called Ani. Just like we pronounce the pronunciation in these words of English, canyon and onion. So the pronunciation in between, Anye. That's how this letter is pronounced. O, P, Pe. Q, Ku. R, Erre. Double R, Erre. It is just with a stress. S, Esse. T, Te. U, U. V, Ve or Uve. W, Uve doble or doble V. Ek Akis. Y, Y. Z or Z as Seta. Now that's the 30 letters we have, the 30 alphabets in Spanish. Now note these 4 points over here. First point is what we have on Y letter in Spanish, that is pronounced as Y. But when it is pronounced or used in any of the words, it is not pronounced as Y. It is just pronounced as E, same as the I letter. So for example, HOY is Oi. It's not Hoi. It is Oi. Y is pronounced as E. Also note that the letter H is mostly silent in all the words of Spanish. So it is not pronounced anywhere. Next point, if we note that there are 4 extra alphabets in Spanish abecedario that is not existing in the English alphabet series, and those 4 alphabets are CH, N with a tilde, double L and double R. In some grammar books, this double R letter will be excluded. The letters K and W only appear in the words of foreign origin, such as karate, water polo, kiwi, etc. So that's all with the alphabet series in Spanish. Let's try pronouncing it once more. Hear them carefully. A, B, C, Ch, D, E, F, K, H, I, Khota, Ka, L, I, M, N, Anye, O, P, Q, R, R, S, T, U, V or UV, UV doble or doble V, Akis, Y and Seta. Now that we know the alphabets and their pronunciation, keep it practicing by writing and reading it several times to get the pronunciation right.